Chilled Easter egg hunt. Easter's typically cheerful pastel palette has always sparked joy within me, but this year, an icy gust sends the vibrant plastic eggs skittering across the dew-laden grass, their chaotic dance mirroring a bird trapped in a cage. An eerie silence drapes over the usually bustling park, punctured only by the harsh caws of unseen crows circling above. It feels as though the celebration of rebirth has been twisted into something far more malevolent. I grip my daughter Lily's hand tighter. Her unusual quietness is a stark departure from her typical vivacity. Lily, normally a tornado in tulle, lags behind me with wide, unfocused eyes. "Mummy," she murmurs so softly I can barely hear her. "Where are all the other children?" I force a smile onto my face. "They're just hiding really well this year, love. Remember, whoever finds the golden egg gets that giant chocolate bunny." The lie leaves a bitter taste on my tongue. The park should be teeming with eager children and their equally excited parents. Instead, it's sparsely populated by figures wearing identical expressions of haunted desperation. The once familiar park now seems alien to me. Towering oaks loom like threatening giants, while their branches claw at the gray sky overhead. Even the festive Easter decorations seem grotesque under the fickle sunlight. As Lily bends down to pick up an abandoned blue egg, a harsh caw pierces the air. 3 crows descend from above, their obsidian eyes gleaming with an unsettling intelligence. They circle us menacingly, emitting raspy cries that echo around us. "Mummy, scare them away," Lily whimpers as she clings to my leg. With my heart pounding heavily in my chest and adrenaline surging through me, I wave my arms to shoo the birds away. But they continue their ominous circling, their guttural caws growing louder and louder. Suddenly, one crow swoops down in a flurry of black feathers and snatches the blue egg from my daughter's hand. "My egg, that mean crow stole it," Lily wails. Overcome with a primal protectiveness, I lunge forward, yelling to the top of my lungs, but the crow is too quick, soaring up into the treetops with the stolen egg glinting momentarily in its beak before disappearing into the thick canopy. A sense of dread gnaws at me as we're suddenly surrounded by the other figures in the park. Their empty eyes focus on us with an unnerving intensity. A woman appears, tall and gaunt, her stringy hair pulled back into a messy bun. Her eyes match those of the crows, and they hold my gaze with an unsettling intensity. "Lost one, have you?" she rasps out. "Don't worry, child. We can help you find another." I instinctively pull Lily closer to me. "We don't need help, thank you." Her thin lips stretch into a smile that does little to mask the madness lurking within her eyes. "But you do," she insists chillingly. "The hunt is on and everyone must participate." Before I can respond, a blood-curdling scream tears through the park. A man rushes toward us with terror etched across his face, clutching his bleeding arm. "Run!" he gasps between choked sobs. "They're taking the children." Panic seizes me as I snatch Lily's hand and sprint blindly through an overgrown path, weaving around silent figures who part for us. The crows follow overhead, their cries echoing ominously around us. Suddenly, a clearing appears before us. In its center stands a circle of gnarled trees reaching toward a sickly yellow light filtering through the canopy. In the circle's heart lies a grotesque structure built from colorful plastic Easter eggs, pulsating with an unnatural light. As we step into the clearing, the crows descend, their cries morphing into chilling laughter. I shield Lily from the horrifying sight as a figure emerges from the shadows of the twisted trees. Tall and gaunt, with skin pale as bone, it's no longer the woman from earlier. Its eyes glow with the same yellow light as the egg structure, and they fixate on Lily with an unnerving hunger. "Ah," it rasps out in a voice that echoes around us like whispers carried on a breeze. "The final offering." My thoughts whirl and logic abandons me. The playground apparatus, the misplaced eggs, the crows, all are part of a sinister ruse, a trap for innocent children. The entity bears down on Lily. Panic sparks a rush of adrenaline within me. I seize a large hollow plastic egg from the macabre monument and shatter it against a nearby rock. A cloud of white powder billows into the air. I recall an old childhood trick and hurl the powder at the creature. Its vision obscured momentarily. In the ensuing pandemonium, I scoop Lily up and bolt. The crows squawk their protestations as their laughter morphs into enraged shrieks. The beast's eyes, a pair of molten yellow orbs, burn fiercely in the dense white fog that blankets the landscape. They flicker and glow like twin lanterns suspended in an ethereal mist. With each thunderous step it takes, its predatory gaze never wavers from its prey, my daughter, locked onto her with relentless intensity. The fog swirls around its hulking form as it barrels forward, leaving a trail of displaced air and fear in its wake. The chase is on, and those fiery eyes are the harbingers of impending doom. We plunge deeper into the overgrown thicket. Thorns tear at our clothes while branches lash our faces. Spurred by maternal love, I ignore my searing lungs and push onward until my legs buckle beneath me. But then an opening appears in the undergrowth. Beyond lies our familiar park entrance, bathed in warm sunset hues. People bustle about, oblivious to the terrifying ordeal unfolding just yards away from them. I stumble out onto the grassy open space, clutching Lily tightly in my arms, before collapsing to the ground, exhausted. The creature stops at the park's border with a frustrated screech tearing from its throat while overhead the crows circle. My breaths come in short, ragged pants that echo the caw of the crows. Slowly the yellow light fades and the once eerie structure dissolves into colorful plastic fragments. Tears stream down my face as I hold on to Lily, who clings back. Her wide-eyed silence speaks volumes of her newfound understanding of how festivity can mask darkness. The police arrive, drawn by my frantic cries, but they remain skeptical, attributing everything to fatigue and an overactive imagination until they learn about other children who have disappeared during the Easter egg hunt. The realization of horror slowly dawns on them. Lily and I leave the park, now a grim reminder of innocence lost to monstrous truths. The pastel colors that once symbolized joy now represent a chilling reality. The thin veil separating innocence from horror can sometimes be easily torn. Lily no longer joins in Easter egg hunts. Instead, we spend our days peering out our window, watching children play with an awareness of the shadows lurking at the edge of their laughter. Every Easter morning, a single crow circles our apartment, its beady black eyes a silent testament to the warped games played under the guise of holiday cheer. And it's then that I remember. Not all monsters lurk under beds or hide in closets. Some lay in wait beneath layers of festive facades, ready to strike when we least expect it. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. See you next time. Thank you for watching.